Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Cali Stacking here with the man Crypto Chaser.
What's
Um,
up, Callie, man? Good morning.
good morning, man. This is we are the prophets, the oracles, the know-it-alls.
The first in line. You could be looking behind you. It's amazing if you sit there and think about it for 1 second. It's amazing how early we are. That if you could stand here and think about the people that are coming after you every single day, the line that's built up behind me is probably all the way to around the world twice. I don't know the amount of people that I'm in front of now, and there's still so many sheep coming, but it's just amazing how early we are. So it's exciting, man, especially with Bitcoin where it's at today. So where are we going, Callie? Take us where we're going.
We'll go to let's check out the market cap real quick. So let me move this out the way for me. So yeah, we're at 21, almost 20, 222 billion dollars.
Hmm.
I did a video last night around 11 o'clock, and we're at 218. So
Hmm. Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, you could the volume's rising. So what does that mean? Where does it go? Where does the money influx to? Always. Where does it come into? Fiat to cryptos to
Litecoin.
Bitcoin. Well, lately it's been Litecoin because if you do that, it sends quicker. But Bitcoin, man, we're at 7,500
Wow.
per Bitcoin. So
That's insane because I actually just in the group posted a old Instagram picture that I had taken on June 26th. That was at $2,500.
yeah, when not to get off track, when I bought into Bitcoin, it was around 600 bucks. And to think now, when I'm cost averaging, the last time I purchased was on this last dip, and I bought at 6,000 and 65. I snuck one in there at 65. It's the thought process behind it is that that's still nothing. That $600 I spent then compared to now. I mean, we're going easy 10K. Easy. Been calling that for a
Yeah,
year and a
you
half.
have, and that's one of the reasons you're actually the one that got me into crypto. And um, what's crazy is that um, like I just feel like when I first got in, I'm like, there's no way it's gonna go to $10,000. Now it's like, why wouldn't it?
Bro, I wouldn't go, and I've been calling 100,000, for a while, and that it doesn't seem too far off to me because the amount of money that it is now, and think about how many people you know personally, and not even personally, how many people you know in the world who know about Bitcoin
Yeah.
is a fraction of the amount of people who have fiat or money to spend. And once that comes in, if we're already that, I can't even do the math to get here. If we're already at 10,000, I can imagine once the masses wake up
No,
and what it's going to jump to.
for
We
sure,
are
for sure.
all
And
going.
one of the reasons that we see a big pump in Bitcoin is there's a Square News they're gonna that little Square app is gonna start taking Bitcoin, or you're gonna be able to pay with Bitcoin through.
Man, that's
So
huge.
that's why you see this big. I mean, and that's why like I thought you were fucking dumb for buying it at 6,000. You're like, bro, it's still on sale. What are you talking about?
Everybody, that's what I'm saying though, and not to cut you off there. Whenever when I buy when it goes down, because ultimately, if we're here for the long haul, which I am, and I'm spending my Bitcoin at the same time. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, and I don't mean to get off on that because if we just hoard and we're here early, don't get me wrong, and you don't spend and do anything, then you're defeating the purpose of the movement that we have now of a new currency, what you're going to use and buy into. Mind you, I spend Litecoin, and go, but you're going to want to spend some of that currency. But we are going higher than what we are today. If you're here and you're watching this, or you too, Callie, if you're here, do you truly, in my heart of hearts, I truly believe that unless something catastrophic happens, this thing's going to, at this point, 10K easy. In my mind, I want to say 100K, so I'm gonna keep saying, but 100K, this thing's going to 100K. Why 6,000 to 7 to what? It doesn't matter, especially when it's currency. We're here so early where you can actually buy a dollar bill for cheaper than what it's going to be in the future, and we're going to take some, we're going to lose some. But man, if you truly believe, then it's always a deal. If it's at 74 right now and it drops down to $6,000, are you telling me you're not going to buy some right now?
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, you're definitely right. I mean, that's why I like talking to you because you're so optimistic about this, and that's what got me into it because your enthusiasm actually rolled off on me. I'm like, man, this guy is really happy about this shit all the time, and when I started seeing
Oh
your
yeah.
gains, I'm like, oh, I was in the forex market, guys. I was in stocks. I mean, I still am, but I had a great year in my 401k, and I did 22%.
Yeah, yeah. That's great though. A
Yeah,
lot of people I know would, and even me prior to having this investment would uh, man, 22% return is amazing.
yeah.
It's just so crazy how much, again, this is not financial advice per Cali. I don't know which way I'm pointing, but this is just us telling you what we've done and what works for me. Um, and it's just the gains are
No, yeah.
just
I mean, perfect
insane,
example,
man.
Baybit.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
I'm up.
Baby jumps up. Yeah. But this is something. When did you buy it though?
I had it for a while. I kind of forgot
How
about it.
long though? Like a long time, right?
Yeah, I forgot
Bro, we
about
bought
it.
that shit. We bought Baby. The Baby. If you look it up right now, the day of the video, what it's at, it's I don't even know 50 whatever percent. But that's something that you buy. That's a technology that you heard of when you first came into the crypto game. So that's another thing that you guys, the human nature behind this is more of the trading that we will walk you through and teach you. Instead of these charts. Don't get me wrong. My boy Callie, I got other people in there that they can chart some charts, but human nature does not change.
Yeah.
Throughout, it does not change. So from day 1 to day 100, when somebody comes into the crypto market, you have to. The best thing you can really do is wash your brain and restart and think about, what did I do when I first came into crypto? Well, I bought Bitcoin because that's the one. And then I looked and I said, I bought Bitcoin for 600. Then I looked over and I saw Ethereum and it was 18. And I'm like, ooh, like, okay, I'll buy one. Bitcoin was 600. That seemed like a lot to me, but I wanted one. So I bought one of those. Then I said, an Ethereum is 14, 18. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be the new Bitcoin because that's what you're going to hear.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, let me pick up a couple of those. That's the new thing, So I want to get it before it becomes $600. And then there was this thing, Litecoin, that wasn't even on my radar at that time. To be completely honest, when I first bought it, it was there, but I wasn't messing with it. So that's the mentality. So you buy that, and then the next thing you hear is probably Ripple, right?
Yeah.
You hear about the alts, and you hear about Ripple being one of the first ones. And then think back with your thought process. Think back and go through that and invest in those coins, guys. Because then what do? You start seeing some cool coins. You're like, wait, there's weed coins, there's marijuana coins. Oh, I need $100 in that. Or there's Cure coin, music coin, your favorite coin, and then you'll start throwing money in that. That's what we did, and that's what these new investors are going to do. This isn't stocks. We can read charts all we want to read, but when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it's a new wave and a new frontier. Human emotion is so detrimental in crypto space that we are so good in our intuition and using that and using the human aspect of it and being a part to see the trends in the market. And we have been very successful at that so far. So to say the least, that we're here at 75 and we've picked, and if you go to our group and the ones we kick, we just jump up exponentially in percentages. It's just going to keep happening.
No, yeah, and because in the group, I think we have like-minded people like ourselves, and we're bouncing ideas, and then me and you, we get into it like, oh, why are these people talking about? We stumbled on Raiden by accident the other day, and I started looking into it. I'm like, oh, it actually seems like a legit company. So July 1st, I bought $107 worth of BitBay. It's worth 235 right now. That's, I mean, 118% in less than 6 months.
Right. But the road to get there was, let's not say, it was pretty emotional and bumpy.
Oh,
but
it's been up, it's been down, and that's the thing.
Just buy it and forget about it, man. That's the best thing you can do. Best advice I can give, man.
Peter, perfect example. Peter, he just
yeah.
Oh, I forgot I bought that, and
yeah. My partner that I do business with bought at the same time, with me, and just didn't get it all excited, just put it away. And we go look at what he's doing, man. And he's got ARK at 55 cents because I bought it at 55 cents. And the reason why I bought ARK at 55 cents is because I saw it going up and going down back then. And I forgot about it. And now I've got a lot of ARK and I didn't pay much for it,
So here's the thing too. We're going to look at the chart right here on Bitcoin versus the dollar, right? And so when I try to use Coinigy, and this is the GDAX exchange. The GDAX exchange is Coinbase's exchange, so you can actually get fiat currency on there, which is one of the few exchanges. Oh man, this coffee's good. So I mean, so like he says, cryptocurrencies like no other market that I've ever traded in, options, forex. I mean, just because the swings, the volatile swings are crazy here, and a human emotion has a lot to do with it. In any currency market, there is a lot of volatility due to human emotion. So, like if you're trading forex and you're trading the dollar versus the euro, and then someone bombs something, it swings so much, and that's why there's such big profit to be made here. But we're gonna look at a chart and try to do just from a technical point of view. So, what he's saying here's human emotion, right? It was dipping down, and they announced, "Hey, Square might start taking Bitcoin." It shot up, so it went from 5,800 to 7,500 in 3 days. It's fucking insane.
And if you look at the history, that's what we do: 20% pullback, 30% pullback, and buy back into the market. But you got to start with Bitcoin always, because that's the boss, that's Godzilla, that's the main ledger. That's what everything works off pretty much, and you always want to see there before you start spending any money anywhere. Again, I bought Bitcoin this morning at 7,200, but I bought Bitcoin with fiat to buy OMG. I bought because it went down a little bit. OMG, because everybody's talking about it. And the last thing I want to happen is all you fuckers get rich, and I miss out on that one. But that one is supposed to be $100 by next year, supposedly. But again, that at the price though, you can't beat it right now. And then I bought some more 10x because
you love 10x.
Because it's down right now. I can watch these coins. I can see where they're at and where they've been with the money. It makes so much. It makes, again, it's. I kind of know where the money is going to go into the market at first. After that, I mean, and nobody knows.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, I could tell you, I could tell you what's gonna come up first.
Well, the crazy thing is that you don't even know, but you're so good at price action, and I mean, it's just raw price action. You don't use no technical aspect of it. It's just like it's pretty crazy how good you are at it, and
yeah, we'll call it right now. So yeah, right now MCO is a great buy right now. Yeah. MCO is at 583 today right now. So I'd call. I mean, how much did you make on your 22%? Is that what you said?
On what?
I'll call 16% in, especially with with Bitcoin going up right now, and where's it going to go down to? I'll call a 16% increase on MCO within, man, I'd say 2 days.
I haven't
3 days.
I haven't seen where it's at, but look at Bitcoin. This is, I mean, technically, it's beautiful, right? Because this is my yellow chart. It's my yellow line moving average is a long-term moving average, and it bounced off like clockwork off it.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So that means that's actually a good support for it to bounce off. It bounced off, and just now we're at a support level of 7,600, and the RSI is going trending up. The MACD looks like it's
money. Yeah, man, money in the market, man. But let me go back, and I'm up right now. I'm doing really good on my portfolio right now. I think it's the highest I've ever been all together. So it's my wife told me I didn't celebrate my last victory, so I need to celebrate that victory today. But I'll give back to my MCO. I was just running back to my thought process. I'll give it till Monday, because what's going to happen at this point is if Bitcoin hits its highest point, and it's what's today, Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, then what happens for Saturday, Sunday sell-off? We get stuck at home with our wives, and what is my wife going to do the minute I tell her that I got to a certain thing? She's going to tell me to
cash out,
take your profits. So that's what we hear all weekend. So everybody hear all weekend. And then Monday, we get the FOMO from the stuff we hear, and boom, jumps back up. So Monday, 16%. But that being said, man, it's a fun ride right now. Especially right now, I'm the highest I've ever been in my portfolio, and it's because of education, and stuff like this. So what are we looking at now? MCO.
Yeah, MCO.
Look at that guy consolidating for 4 months, right?
Yeah. Well, this is like, so yeah, we're just going to little trends, and then we dumped off because there was like human emotion again. That you saw this rumor about these scams and I don't know what, and it dumped off, right? So, um, I'm just looking.
Substratum too, guys. Don't let me forget while we're on this video. Callie called Substratum to begin with. This gentleman here, Callie Stackin, is one of the best at finding new coins and new technologies. I'm one of the best at FOMOing over them. But this guy right here, I'm telling you, up 14% on Substratum. Guys, don't forget, don't sleep on Substratum. It's
so this is what makes me so mad about you, that I buy the coins and I'm like, oh man, this technology is great, and I keep having to drill it into you, and then finally you're like, okay, I look, oh man, it's a good technology, and you buy it fucking cheaper than I did, dude. It
Always,
fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, but I think those days we're gonna lose those days soon, because we're gonna have so many people in the market that are gonna be doing the same thing. BNB too. BNB right now is up.
I love
since
Binance.
I bought it yesterday.
KuCoin.
I bought BNB yesterday at 153. I'm up 8.5%. And that was a call from our group for sure there too. But there's some other stuff going up too. But when Bitcoin goes up, what happens with our alts? It's going to start pulling from somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
well, the thing is, the reason alts haven't really been dropping,
but there's more fiat coming into the market.
There's a lot of fiat coming in, so that way,
market, then hopefully it's going to bleed back into our alts, and people won't take so many profit. We're going to get some smart people. So, MCL though, man, yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, just because, and it's the price, bro. I mean, people who are cost averaging, they're obviously not going to sell out of it now. I'm getting it cheaper than everybody else. Since we've been talking, it's already gone up. But let me put one in right now for it. But I didn't buy that today, which I bought Pay, because my thought process was same thing with MCO. Somebody's going to buy into it, but it pays at $1.66. It's got a lot more room to grow, even though it's got the market cap and the cuts, but it can double a lot quicker. It can double a lot quicker than MCO can.
Yeah. Since
we're up 1% on MCO since we've been doing this video.
And since we've been talking, IOTA's up 4 cents. So
IOTA was a call too in there, and a massive alert buy when I bought. And
Edgeless,
100%. Edgeless, same thing. Yeah, man, it's going to be exciting. There's so many other coins. Let's go through the market cap and let's see maybe what the buy is right now.
EOS, it's up another 10%.
Yeah, everything. I mean,
it's definitely
all right. So
let me just
it's Bitcoin's at its all-time high. I mean, what are you supposed to buy? Damn it, buy Bitcoin. Make it go to 10,000 for me. If you're new to cryptocurrency and you're watching this video today, you don't even need to be thinking about any of this stuff.
Look,
Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin Godzilla. You buy Bitcoin. We all go up, and man, there's going to be more billionaires than in young. I can't imagine what's going to happen to this world when we're all rich.
Yeah, I know 14-year-olds that have one Bitcoin already.
Well, where's he at?
Look at the market cap now, right? So,
dang, so we're up, billions, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, my portfolio is the highest it's ever been. And there's a cheat code to this thing, and I'm gonna let you guys into it right now. And it's the cheat code is you hold about 56 to 60% Bitcoin and the rest in alts. That way, you never really lose, because it goes all into Bitcoin or all into alts. You see what I'm saying? And the only way it's really going to jump is if alts double. But it's a cheat code, because Bitcoin's up, guys. I'm up. Whoever's in whatever, and you're down, I'm sorry for your luck. But right now, I'm at the highest I've ever been because I hold Bitcoin. Bitcoin's boss. Man, look at that. Yeah. So
RCN number 88,
76.50 for Bitcoin right now.
No, it's crazy, man. RCN, you were talking about this one, Raiden, it's down.
These are all. So if you do it by top 100, will you, Callie, real quick?
All right.
So one thing that I used to do when I first started trading was, and I learned this from some guy on YouTube, but it was treat this like it's a game of Jenga, right? So this is your Jenga pieces. You guys have played Jenga before. We grab one from the bottom, you put it on top, you try and stack it up. So what happens in this market right now, I'll say I pick my top 35 coins and I put them in the top of my Jenga. What happens is a whale will then go to the bottom of your Jenga. Scroll down a little bit, Callie, more. Go to like 75. A whale, stop. A whale will get Lykke. What's that, Callie?
I don't know what that
so
is.
Nobody knows what that is, but it's already on the top 6. It's already up here. So a whale is taking this fucking coin Jenga from wherever we've never heard of to put it to 67. So chances are one of your other coins, and look right below it. What's right below that coin, Callie? Verge.
Yeah.
Right? What coin would you rather have if you had to make a bet that people knew about and that could probably go up? Would you say Like or Verge?
Verge.
I'd say Verge. So then what I would do is I would take my Jenga piece, which is Verge. I would pump my money into that and put it on top of Like. So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm going to start putting my money in Verge because it's going to go up over Like. So if you go up, look at Civic, man, down here. BQX, a perfect example. Scroll up above those guys. There's Metal, there's Status, Raiden, Blocknet, Pura. These coins that are getting bumped up here, they don't deserve to be up here. Maybe in my book. In your book, maybe they do. So that's why you're going to go down here and Binance. Look at Binance. Doge even. Not Doge. But Binance. So we're starting to get more into the top. And this is where the coins will always, the cream will always rise to the top. So this is where the coins that you're going to ultimately get the most money and people believe in are going to rise to the top and stay there. So if you go to your top 25, Callie, if you can scroll up a little bit more for me, okay? So about right here. I'm not into cardio. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to talk shit about it, but I think OMG should be higher than that, right?
Yeah.
And so 8 shares, I don't mess with that. Quantum, so we're starting to get in some good coins, and I think from here up they're all good coins. Because that's where the volume in the market is. Everything's down right now, right? We all feel like everything's down, but Bitcoin's at 7,600. How could everything be down? We all get down in the alt market, 7,600, and we're starting to move up, and people are starting to get the point where most of the money should go. Most of the money should go in here. Where's Bitconnect?
What?
Where's Bitconnect at?
What's that?
We always talk about that one, but I want to see. Man, that one's at 19. Bro, more people. It's still so new and so early. People are just still dumping money in that thing. It's 20. But what deserves to be above it? Populous, Stratus, Arc, Stellar, Adore, BitShares, Komodo, Steam. So those are ones that you can bet on down here. That you can bet on. I would believe that you could bet on these coins down here. 10x is needs to go above Decreed or whatever that is. But all these coins deserve to go above Bitconnect. Do you believe that or no?
Yeah.
If you believe that, ultimately, because then you would bet in those coins because they're going to get more volume, more money. So if you put your money in, that's how the price rises, is the more volume. So just play the volume game. But man, there's it's hard to pick a coin right now because Bitcoin's at $7,500.
And you love Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin's at $7,500, $7,600. So I mean, really, anything you buy below, it's either going to run into or not. So just pick something that's down besides Bitcoin Cash.
So here's a thought process I had yesterday, right? Because I was looking at these charts and I write stuff down. I love Litecoin, right? And Litecoin's always been at 1% of Bitcoin. So right now it's lagging behind Bitcoin. So I think it has a $10 jump up.
Yeah.
You know, it should be at 70.
Man, I think out of every call that we've had in this video or today, again, it's the smartest thing. Apps 100% correct. I think you're right there. How does Bitcoin go to 75 and Light doesn't follow it for once? Light was at 75 last time it came up to here. Callie, you're absolutely correct, man. You know, just more money. I just need more. I need more money. You know, so
join our group so we can invest more money. So we can get rich.
Guys, but yeah, it was fun, man. Going through a little talk like this.
For sure.
The market's amazing. Get out there and invest wisely. This is not investment advice. This is just what works for us. Profit Chasers, we've got a group on Telegram. We charge $50 right now to be added, which is I assure you is a phenomenal deal. And if you wanted a refund after you came in after 24 hours, I would gladly refund you. And we're also on Instagram under Profit Chasers. Callie Stackin, Crypto Chaser. And guys, message us, get at us. We love to grow the community. That's probably the most important part to me. If you want to come into the group, it shows a lot that you're willing to donate that, and we're looking for active members and people who want to make money with us and people to bounce ideas off us and give us new knowledge.
Yeah.
So, but thank you, Callie, so much,
All
man.
right, man. All right, Chaser, man. Like always, always a pleasure, chopping it up and getting this crypto game under control. So thanks for giving me FOMO. So now I got to go spend some money.
It's time, man.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, till next time, guys, we are the prophets. Remember that, the 1% that know what's going on. So peace out, man.